Okay, guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. Whoa, channel. Ew,
That was so fake.
y'all all left at the same time.
Freedom, freedom, freedom. Shatta, 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 shatta. Freedom, freedom, freedom.
Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Fabusola, and I'm here with Brittany.
And Stable Productions.
And
You know the
my
vibes.
Stable Productions.
I'm Drew.
Greg.
Jared.
Know the vibes.
And we're all college freshman students, and we just finished our first term, our first semester of college.
Thank God.
And we're just here telling you how it was, giving you some advice. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, comment down below or whatever. So yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. And you too, Brittany.
Yes.
Okay.
So how is it like? How was the moving in process for you?
Nah, the moving in process, it was like a 3-day process because, you know, I'm bringing my whole house to one
She
room.
literally brought her whole house here.
Literally, my parents said get the fuck out. So, anyway, but
I do a calm.
but yeah, so it was a long process. It took me a day to pack, but it took me like 3 days to unpack just so I can get everything organized and
So
stuff.
take notes, guys.
So if you bring in your whole house, it's gonna take
time.
you a while. But other than that, I feel like the process was sort of easy. I feel like the bins that they give you, I kept running into the doors, so in the walls and stuff. So yeah.
They didn't give you a bin?
No, they did not give me no bin.
Oh,
I asked for
no.
bin. Oh, it's reserve. I was like, alright, bet.
How was it for you guys?
It was calm. Because we live in Johnson, so.
So Johnson is like where all the freshmen live at Oswego.
Yeah.
So like all the babies are there in one place.
They treat us like kings.
I was blessed on the west side.
I want to move though.
And then the west side. Talk about the west side.
West side that's where all the parties be.
West
That's
side,
where he
west
was all the snow
The
money.
west side, west side. Whoa, I messed it up. West side, west side.
First of all, I want to move to West Side because that's where the black community is.
Well, that's kind of true.
That's half true.
That's kind of true.
And they're less strict.
Where
Yeah.
It's
that's
like
true.
Lakeside is like Beverly Hills, and West Side that's the block.
No,
yeah, and then
it's like,
we live in Middle Campus,
it's like
so it's like
Lakeside Facts.
we get treated.
It's like
Just right?
Central Campus is Queens.
So
Lakeside is the Beverly Hills, and the West Side is
Okay.
Compton.
Central Campus.
Oh, he said Compton. Oh,
And then they like San Diego.
okay, next
I'm
question.
gonna say Sandy.
Wait, I didn't even talk about my experience. Well, like coming here, I came for orientation, so I already knew people that were here. So I had brought half of my stuff up and put it in storage. And then when I came up, finally, I did not get the privilege of having my parents drive me up here.
Wow.
Because my dad went to Nigeria. My mom is not about that driving for a lot of hours. So my little sister was my luggage carrier. And we both came up here. And we just, like, I packed my stuff into my room pretty quickly. Because if you guys saw my... Oh, hell no. We in the middle of a video.
Oh, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
listen, I apologize.
It's okay, man.
Oh, I dealt my ID.
Oh.
This is your fault, bro.
Sherm. Why are you just so faded?
Right. Anyway, yeah. That's basically what happened. So, next question is... Okay, what is your relationship with your roommates?
Ha! Let me go first. I hate them.
Okay.
Stop.
Whoa.
No, hate is a
I
strong
love my
word.
roommate.
Hate is a strong
I love my
word.
roommate.
I'm switching my roommate next semester.
How is it living with somebody that you've never met before?
Great.
First
It's
time.
terrible.
I mean,
Great.
I was texting my roommate over the summer. He was sending each other basketball videos, sent me how the room was looking
I
like.
found his roommate for him.
Yeah, she did.
She did?
Yeah.
That was you?
What you mean that was me?
Yo, in the group chat?
Yeah, because
Was
there's
that me? No.
Oh, I'm about to
so there was a group chat for New York City students going to Oswego, and like you sent me his name, so I was like, okay, let me find this kid. First, I put it in the chat. I was like, does anybody know this kid's name or who he is or what he has? I think Darius, that's out there, was the one that sent his photo to me or sent his name because he was an EOP student.
Question. Moving.
That was aliens.
I feel like.
Oh, you
Okay.
have a Brit?
Sorry. I feel like my experience, it was pretty good.
Can you turn your phones off or the ringer off?
I feel like my experience was good. I just didn't
lie.
know.
Oh,
No,
not about that. I'm not saying that it wasn't good. I'm just
No,
saying don't lie.
Nah, my experience was
Be
good.
truthful.
It was just like, for me, I had a big room to myself, so I didn't know how I was going to adjust sharing a room with somebody. And also, I didn't know how I was going to do with the twin-size beds because, you know, at home I got a queen. So it's like, I'm not used to these small beds, right? So I'm just like, how am I going to do in this small-ass room? And how's all my stuff going to fit? Because, like, I have a whole, like, bookshelf of books in my room that I couldn't even bring here because, like, such
She wouldn't have read
limited
them.
space. I would have read them. Anyway, I already read them, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But,
I know this is one of the questions that were after this. What is your relationship with the people back in the city? Like,
It's calm.
are y'all
We
still
still
close?
cool.
Y'all still talk?
I don't really know.
It's
Group
calm.
chats.
Group chats.
Group
You
chats?
feel me? You gotta have your college friends, and you can have your city friends. But when you go back to the city, you know it's still all love.
And it's still litty, Bill. Gonna get
It
lit.
is?
Hold up. Yeah. I had to block them like. Alright, let's do the whole
Wow.
thing
So,
over.
anyway, re-ask the question because.
Re-ask the question? Okay, so how is your relationship with people back in the city?
Alright, so boom. So my relationship back, like, with people back in the city, like, right now, like, while I'm in college, I don't really talk to them that much because we all, like, got our own thing going for us. And, like, we all, like, trying to pursue something. So it's like, I'm not really worried about them. Like, they worried about them, I'm worried about me. And then when we link up back in the city, it's all good vibes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
I feel like when we get back, like the vibes be stronger for something. I don't know why. It's like
That's true.
it's
That's
probably because we
true.
haven't been with someone like in a long
Yes.
time. So like when we get back, we're like yo, blah blah.
Fact.
We just say stories about colleges. It be mad like.
Bare jokes.
I still got a group chat with my bros from the city.
Oh, no doubt.
I got like
So-
17 group chats.
So and then I got new friends. You feel me? You make new friends up in college. That's
More
you
group
link in the
chats.
city. So that's even more group chats. You feel me? So yeah, the bond is still gonna be there even if y'all don't talk on a consistent level because it's all love. You feel me? We all know and understand that in college you got your priorities. You could be busy at times, so that's all understandable. But when we go back to the city, you know, we link up again and we do what we do. Make
Litty
moves.
vibes.
Okay,
Stay
so
woke.
how was it the transition from high school work to college work?
Hey yo, it's different.
For all y'all high
It's
school kids
different.
out there that's going to college, you know how in high school the teachers like do this, that, and the third.
Yes.
College, you telling yourself do this, that, and the
Professor
third.
gives you a paper that's due 3 weeks from then. They're only gonna measure it one time. That's when
One
they assign
time,
it.
and that's in the beginning of the school year in the syllabus.
If you're a
College
business
is-
major, homework every day. Or
College
you're going to
is a
fall
scam.
behind. That's it.
College is a scam. Professors get paid to teach nothing.
Nothing. You
Nah,
literally
yes,
have
oh
a
my
textbook.
goodness.
You gotta really
My
teach yourself
professor
real.
for Peacock gave us a whole bunch of new information just to give us a final that was on bare nothing that we learned during the school
I
year.
learned most of my stuff in math from my homework rather than in class.
Bro,
Yeah.
my professor gave us a calendar on the first day. Said write down the stuff from the calendar. He's like, they're not telling us when stuff is due because it's
No.
on the calendar. You
Word.
better look at the
Be like, check
calendar
your
because
syllabus.
Journal critique number 3.
Get a planner.
You finished it, right? Oh, that was yeah.
When was that due? Like,
It was
you
in
better
the
have-
syllabus.
Wait, this
you
was
better
in
have that
today?
written
It's in
down.
the syllabus.
You got to be on top of you. You're 18, 17, 18, 19, however old you are. And you here, you in college, you on your own.
Invest
So-
in a planner.
Like,
Oh, I need a
invest in
planner.
And use that planner.
The
Don't just
planner,
buy
oh
the
my
planner
God.
and
Don't
put
use
it
it.
in.
My
put it in the
planner
drawer.
is like my
Only do
little
these.
life.
Don't buy
Like,
a pen and let it
I
collect us.
literally
Word.
I have everything in my planner. Like,
Or like
my whole
if,
day is planned out. My whole month is
Right.
planned out.
My whole year's
I even
planned
have like sticky notes that I used to put on my computer, check off the things and work that I gotta do. Like, be organized.
or if you're not good with like a paper planner, because I'm not good with no paper planner. My hands start hurting after I start writing after a while. I use my phone,
Use the
and I
iPhone,
use the planner
thanks.
on my phone, so
Mhm.
that always sends me like reminders, like, "Hey, a week in advance. Hey, make sure you do your homework. It's due this day." And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Oh
that's true.
shit, I gotta get on top of my stuff." So yeah,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like college compared to high school, I got more work in high school than I did college.
Of course.
But like the college, like I would get an assignment in college. You get an assignment, and I feel like it's like chunks at one time. Where where high school is more like spread out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mhm.
So yeah, like high school, you could get an assignment every day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. College, you get an assignment Monday, and it's due next week Monday, but the assignment is like 5 pages.
And even when you try to do like last minute work in high school, that was light. You was not stressed.
Word.
But doing last minute work in college, like nah.
I used to do my homework
They
in the
even work
morning
the next
that
day.
it was due in high school.
That
Can't do that no
11:59 deadline is a real fact. Like,
And then the internet be
Don't
connecting and splat. Oh,
oh
Right.
my
Hey,
gosh.
Wi-Fi.
internet crashes.
Blackboard
Blackboard,
is
ask
you're
that.
gonna be mad.
like your teacher's gonna be like, "Oh, you had 2 weeks to do it. Like, am I supposed to?
Word, I don't care.
Am I supposed to care?"
I'm gonna
They
get my
don't
check
care.
regardless.
Exactly.
care.
Yo, that
Get
gonna
my check regardless.
Scam.
They don't care, bro. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Did I ask you about the office hours yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
my
did.
teacher always put this office hours. I might as well not just go.
Mm.
Honestly.
Nah, I go to my office hours. I just
Yeah, I
like,
went to my
I'm like,
kitchen,
"Hey, how
full
you
time.
doing? Make sure like they're good or whatever, because you know, making sure they're good goes a long way." So
Nah, I just asked for help because the chemistry is hard, so
Yeah,
I gotta go to
Yeah,
office hours
that's
to
true.
get me.
yeah, I took her.
That is
Mm.
true.
Just-
Don't
just
be
make
afraid
sure-
to ask questions.
Make sure you and your professor on a name basis, like they can
Mhm.
see you, especially if
Yeah.
you have big lecture classes like the 300.
Oh
class,
my
like,
goodness.
a class of 300
My
that they're
te-
in.
oh my
Yeah, micro, John Kane.
Make sure, make sure you're on a first name
Man.
basis with your professor, to the
Jeff?
point where if he were to see you or if she were to see you, they'd be like, "Hey, what's up? Oh, you need help? This, that, and that's what."
How's the
that's,
kids?
Yeah.
that's,
Gregory?
that's,
My son Churchill.
that's when you could go. That's when you could go to him and be like, "Oh, I need help in this, that, and the
Yeah.
third.
Nah, being on a first name basis with your professor, it's just like more lax, and then it's like
Mhm.
you can like communicate with them better and like really build that connection with them. So like, even though you're calling them professor, whatever, like as long as you get to know them, they're gonna be like, all right, you can call me Steve, you can call me Bill, you can call me Joe, like.
John.
So. But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, just
So.
make an effort, cause some professors they not with that. Oh, get into like no students, but make an effort. You feel me?
Yeah,
Cause it don't hurt to make an effort.
Right.
that's true.
And make sure you don't dig yourself a hole too deep that you can't climb out of.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell.
Next
Stay
question
woke.
is, how have you been balancing your academic life with your social life?
Nah, there's a party every weekend, bro.
I only got 4 friends.
And then freaking.
I only need 4 friends.
You only got 4 friends?
You only
I
got
have
4
Who those
friends?
4 friends?
Name them.
Stay woke.
Oh wait, no. All my friends is here. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
That
Nah,
means
nah,
you're
nah.
like, Greg, so we not friends anymore?
No. But like, you feel me? You could have friends on campus, but like, make sure you have your make sure you got your party friends on one side and you have your academic friends on the other.
And
But at the
even
same time, you can have friends that are like both. Like,
yeah.
Word.
your
word.
friends that be like, okay,
Like
let's
us.
go to this
Like
party,
us,
but let's go do our homework first or something like that.
Word.
Like, get your friends that are balanced and know how to be on top of their
everything.
ish and can help you even sometimes be on top
Just
of
make
yourself.
sure you
Yeah.
do your work before you go out. Like, don't try to do it after you go out. 'Cause you know,
Yeah.
after you go out, you're gonna be tired. The next day, you're gonna wake up at 5 o'clock. Then you're gonna be tired again.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna procrastinate.
Now,
procrastination.
yeah, don't procrastinate, because like that's something I did and I wish I didn't do, because like, bro, honestly, procrastinating leads you nowhere, especially
Nowhere
in
at all.
college, because
Leads you behind.
you start with 5-page papers your freshman year, then like by senior year you're doing 50. Like, don't do it to yourself. And like for me, it's like for me,
Depends on what major you
I
are as well, though.
procrastinate when I'm like in a building where I know like my bed is like right there, so I just gotta go up the elevator and my bed's right there. But if I go to the library, like I've been going to the library recently, and I've been getting my work done. Like I'm sitting there getting my work done, focusing on my schoolwork. Like my friends are like, "Yo, where you at? Come back!" Nah, I gotta do this. Word. So it's like work first, friends later.
You came to college to do your work. You feel me?
To get your degree.
Like, because a lot of people on campus, they be like, "Oh, I don't even go to class." You feel me? When we gonna go to this party?
Yeah.
And I be sitting there like, "Yo, what did you come to college for?"
My mom did not pay $11,000
all this money for stuff you
Like,
could do
oh
back
my
in.
goodness, there are some people that I had class with that I kid you not, they just stopped coming to class.
You didn't pay
Yeah.
Like, they just
$17,000
stopped.
to party. You could have
Like-
did that back in the city
Back in, yes.
for 20 cash,
For
10 cash, 5 cash
a night.
You feel me?
Like,
So you came here to do your
Like
work.
you're here for the
free.
college experience,
Wow.
but remember where your priorities are. Like priorities are first. Like you come here to get your degree so you can get a job, so you can provide for yourself, and if you have a family. So like this is all on you.
Yeah.
What you want to have for yourself, that's what you're working towards. You ain't working towards like just always going to parties, because like sure you could probably meet some people at parties, maybe build some connections at a party, but at the end of the day, going to like clubs, talking to your like school like
okay.
on campus, like clubs like ASO, CSA, BSU,
Get involved with clubs.
volleyball, basketball,
president,
lacrosse, like whatever
Sports.
you're in, like just get involved within your community, do community service, being involved in clubs, being involved with your professors, and make sure you're like talking to them, so like you know how like
get
to make
comfortable
connections
on your campus, basically.
Exactly.
Like make that place your own home. Like
exactly.
You don't want to be somewhere that like you don't feel comfortable.
You're here 9 months out of told.
This is the crib. This is the crib. Basically where you live.
Crack my toe, crack.
Okay, how does it feel like being in a PWI? Like, do you guys feel it when you're in your classes? Predominantly white institution.
Okay, you feel me? This is what I'm gonna tell you right now. It's not like really, to be honest. Me, one of the reasons why I'm not even gonna lie. One of the reasons when I first started getting accepted to colleges, I honestly didn't want to come out here because I knew it was going to be predominantly white. You feel me? And we live in a world where some people are kind of like cruel, especially the white people. You know, racism and all this other stuff. But for me, I come here and I start to get I got closer to the black community. So I'm mostly with the black community. You feel me? So I don't even really notice. I don't even be noticing that it's a white a PWI, because we're one of the minorities of the college.
That's true.
But it don't even feel like that, honestly.
Like
We should.
we show ourselves. Like we're not hiding. We're more like, oh, we're embracing our culture. We're here. Like y'all need to understand we are here, and that we're going to teach you. We're gonna make you less ignorant than you are if you are ignorant. And I feel like we just keep on taking over stuff. Like we're just all over the place. So it doesn't feel like it's a PWI until you actually get into your classrooms, and then you're like, damn, I'm the only other black person in this class.
Yo.
Or like,
in my philosophy
damn.
class, I was the only.
Damn, like I'm literally the only black person in this class or something like that. That's when it hits you, because I'm the type of person that when I walk in a room, I'm like, okay, let me find the other black person in here. No.
Actually,
Sometimes there's nobody else and it's just me, or other times there's another person, but it's like they whitewashed, so it's like.
actually, I love the snow bunnies.
I have white friends. I love. Well, let me not drag it. I have my white friends, but at the same time, it's like I still don't want to have that overcome my whole life. I still want to be around my people as well. But it's like it's hard. It's harder when you're taking classes that not a lot of people that look like you are in that class. So
I make sure I get some of my white friends do some black stuff, but not saying the N word, but not too far like that. You know what I mean? I'll look at my snow bunnies here and there, you know.
I'm
Gotta
dead.
interact with them, you know. I love them, you know what I mean? That's one reason why I came to college too. I want to like broaden my like who I chill with.
Not for
Myself,
real.
Dylan, Billy, Bob, Hector. That's Dominican, but you know.
Nah, for real though, like, for me, it was like, I never really like looked at, oh, I'm the only black person
It was
there.
a culture shock.
Or it wasn't a culture shock for me because like,
care.
for me, like growing up, I always grew up in a predominantly white community, so it was something that I was kind of used to. So when I just came, I'm like, oh, like when I came to New York, then like I came to New York like years back, but like when I came, it was like, oh, okay, more diversity. Okay, I'm going to all like, let's take it back to high school. I'm going to all like mostly black and Hispanic high school. So I'm like, oh damn, oh crap, like what am I gonna do? Because I never went to an all black or predominantly Hispanic like high school. I was like never put into that type of community. So I'm like, oh snap, like how are people about to treat me? Da, 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 da. But like coming here, it was like I connect with everybody. Like I haven't experienced like nothing, like no racism or nothing like that.
It's not even. No, that's not here. Well,
it's at
I know
places.
other people that
places,
have.
but
Like you gotta get like off the campus type of situations.
Walmart vibes.
But
oh my
Yo.
god. They will really
like a
stop you at
creature.
the door. I remember one time they stopped me, I think me, Treasure, and Tequila, and like other people, and we were getting water or something, and then the next few group of guys, all white, they didn't stop them to ask them about their water bottles. What's happening, Linda?
But you said why? Like how do we feel with the PWI? So
Okay, you're right. We're dragging it.
getting back on topic, like I come into class and I'm just like, all right, I'm not really worried about the color in the class or anything. I'm not worried if they're white, black, yellow, red. You know what I'm saying? I just go into the class because I'm there for that class just to get the grade and then I'm out. Like
Yes.
I'm not really there to
I
socialize.
agree.
Like I'm already comfortable on my own. So it's like I walk into the class, I'm comfortable. I take out my stuff. I'm minding my own business and I'm doing my stuff.
minding my own business with you.
If it's like a small, and that's only with the big classroom though. That's where I feel like, because like you're less noticed in a big classroom.
Yeah, big classes are easy
So-
to just do your own stuff.
Exactly. So with a small classroom though, like it's more focused on you. So like with small classrooms, I try to be like more outgoing and like really be out there so like I can connect with the people around me. Like I had a class of 14 students. And I just walked in like, hey, my name's Brittany, so what's your name, what's up, what's your major? And like I got to connect with those people, and they live in all different like halls and stuff, and like they all do different things, and you know, you just learn more about someone else, and then you find out that they know certain people, and that gives you connections. So you know what I'm saying, just like do you, and then like you find friends along the way, or you go to a place where you're comfortable. Don't put yourself in a position to be uncomfortable.
Facts.
But sometimes, don't you feel like being uncomfortable is a good thing? Because then you can grow and make yourself not feel uncomfortable anymore?
That is true, but if you're too uncomfortable, you're not gonna want to step out. Like there's uncomfortable where it's like you feel like you can't speak, you can't do nothing. Then there's uncomfortable where it's like you put yourself in a position.
Yeah, I'm still gotta go study that.
Nigga, you had her waiting for dumb.
Finally.
Okay, so 2 more questions and then we're gonna end it off.
They called your phone, they called my phone too.
So, what would you guys change if you had to about this semester?
Okay, so one of my classes, unfortunately, I just wish like beforehand I would have transferred out of that class when I had the chance to.
Facts.
Because normally, all right, if you honestly believe that there's a class that you have that, like, you're not feeling that class. If you honestly not feeling that class, it's okay to drop, like, to transfer out of that class, because eventually you will have to take it again. But like, because the way it works over here is like gen eds and all this other type of stuff. You can take another class under that one requirement. So if you honestly feel like there's a class that you honestly don't think you can do well in, it's okay to drop it. Talk to your advisors.
Talk to your advisors.
Your advisors are here to help you. You feel me? Talk to your advisors and just be like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna do well in this class. You feel me? Because a failing grade is there for forever. You feel me? That F is gonna be there on your transcript until you graduate. You feel me?
That's an F.
I wish I would have changed my whole Procrastination.
Same.
I wish I would have changed my
Wait,
procrastination.
reverse it. Run it back.
Time management.
Should I say it one more time?
Run it back.
I wish I would have changed my procrastination.
There we go.
Okay,
Nah, for real, procrastination.
that's true.
Yes.
I wish I
Yes.
went to the library sooner. Like, cause
Facts.
honestly, the library is where it's at. No funny, because that's the place. I never thought I would concentrate. Like, that's the place where I do concentrate and where I do get work done. Because I don't get work done at my desk in my dorm. Because that my bed's
Can't
right
relate.
here. That's 1, 2.
I
Jump.
isolate.
Jump.
I love my friends and all, but like when I have work to do, I isolate myself. I go to my room and I start doing my work. I'll be like, guys, you won't be seeing me for a few hours or a few days, and then I'm doing my work.
Yeah.
You got a project?
Like,
Crazy.
No, really, like
Not for
I,
real. We didn't see her for like 2 days.
they didn't see me because I was doing my work. I had a 5-page essay to do that I was not playing around with. So and I know that like sometimes when I'm around them, I don't get a lot done.
Facts.
So I separate myself because I know if I separate myself, then I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done, and then I can come back and do like the light work with them because I know, okay, I can take my time with this work, I can do it and stuff like that.
Oh, another thing. Oh wait, it's not something I really wish I could change, but I'm gonna just add it anyway. For the future, make sure like when you're going into your next semesters, make sure and try to get classes with some of your friends so y'all can do work together.
Yes.
Next semester,
Yeah.
I got class with my bros. you
Oh my
feel me? So
goodness,
doing
me and
work
my
is
friends,
gonna
we
be
got class
easier.
together. Oh my gosh, history of Africa.
But try not to get kicked out too.
I don't think I got a class with
We got 2
anybody,
classes
so
together.
cry.
Okay, you got it?
Stay woke.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, don't be afraid to talk to people that are in your class too. Cause personally, in my chemistry class, there's this girl. She sat right behind me. She lived in the same building, same floor. She is so smart. I kid you not. I didn't ask her for help until like towards the midterm. She is so helpful, and I'm just like, damn, I should have talked to more people around me more often. Cause like people in your class that understand the material can also be your helpful friend. Yeah.
Right.
Basically. That's like piggybacking off of the have friends in your class.
Yeah, for
So what are your majors? We didn't ask that question.
Okay.
Business administration.
Business marketing.
Wait, can we do one at a time? Like,
Okay,
damn.
business administration.
I'm a broadcasting major, but I'm switching to psychology.
Oh.
Business marketing.
You.
Oh.
I should.
Well, I am a double major. I am in marketing
She loves saying
and
this. You know she loves saying this because she got
marketing and
sassy.
That's a
studio.
business major.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna pick up a minor in athletics.
Athletics.
Ah, you trying to
I'm
hoop.
an electric and computer engineering major.
Whoa.
What she said?
Engineering.
Ooh.
Yeah. Female engineers out here.
Hey,
Make them
STEM.
calls.
Yikes. Kinda, but no.
I need a foreign. I need a Benz.
I need
It ain't foreign ass bar.
Okay.
BMW.
I think that's it for the video, to be honest. Thanks for having them. Follow
Nini.
their YouTube channels,
Stay with
Stay woke productions.
Nini.robin.
and her vlogs are out there. We're gonna be having more. If you guys want to see more videos like this, comment down below questions, types of videos. If you guys want to see the Stay Woke projections back on here, comment.
Great
If you want to see
content.
Brittany back, comment.
Nini.robin.
And just put down suggestions and enjoy life, guys.
Out.
Yo, my phone was blowing up.
Yeah,